Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 2025 SMB3 Randomizer Tournament.
Yes, indeed. Welcome all. This is going to be a very good matchup between two players who are 3-1, looking to improve their standing in the Swiss rounds. As this is an important matchup, a sweep here will put them at 5 wins and all but assure them a ticket into the bracket stages. So we'll see what happens here. But before we get to the festivities, I'm Pro8007. Very happy to be joining you here, and on the mic with me is Dr. Torstall. Welcome.
Hello, thank you. And today with the flags is the Swiss bracket flags. There is we got basically the randomized worlds like we normally do, randomized fortresses. But additional fixes that are now in, we got that to note for is some levels have randomized miscellaneous enemies are fixed, which, for example, is the road discs in 3F2 and some of the piranhas different. And you will be guaranteed your bros because they will not cross levels. And progress is kept on game over, but I don't think either of these runners will need that flag today. Unless they have some crazy Cloud Atlantis, do a fort, and then game over back across. That is a viable strat nowadays.
Yeah, but in this, it would take a lot of extreme variables for that to happen. But nevertheless, our runners are both fairly accomplished at this. Demon's a veteran of the community, having been, I believe, in 3 or 4 tournaments now, and Flindo has been a fast riser. You may know him from his Dr. Mario exploits, but he's off to a good start here in the 25 tournament, and will be an interesting opponent here as far as the rando is concerned. Chat, get your guesses in for the first world. We're just about ready to kick this off. Runners have been given the go-ahead.
I personally like World 4 to be done because I like to see hammer plays, and World 4 doesn't have any. Well, it has one, but it's a meme. It's a meme.
It's very rare for that to happen, and we lead off with World 7, so our RWO fans are satisfied, and we kick it off with 8 Fort.
Yeah, Gatekeeper in the first world. What a non-traditional seed we got going on here.
Yeah, and they both immediately went for the fort on the side of the island here because they don't want to have to come back for this. So Demon helped himself to a Fire Flowers, so we'll see how that plays out. Looks like a pretty good draw for potential. Oh, well, no, that I think just all but killed. That just killed their chances at a 0 cycle.
Yeah, no 1 cycles for either runners. They'll have to take the free item back.
The Demon's gonna actually have to go.
Oh.
Okay, Demon's got the right idea here. Just zooms through because he lost some time because he couldn't even get the coin to kind of give him that shortcut. But Flindo is the first one out.
Yeah. So we got, I think this is 6-2.
It is indeed, yes. Auto-scrollers are turned off with the exception of 2, 5, 9, and the famed Atlantis.
Ooh, Demon taking a death.
I'm not sure if that was I don't think that was intentional on his part, but platforming can be tricky here. You got to be careful. Flindo first one out. He's about 3/4 of a stage ahead right now.
Yeah, that tail advantage is very beneficial for stages with lots of various platforms.
We got a linear draw going here as we go into 3-8 with an Angry Sun. See if Flindo can get. Ooh, just missed the box hit throw. Micro Goomba kind of gave him a boost there.
Yeah, took in a little bit of damage, but he's about he's 3/4 stage ahead. Oh, I guess the full stage now.
Yeah. All right. So we got 2 pipes here. There's 3 others on the south central island we can see. Plus the lonely island.
So we got room with a view.
Right, and we've confirmed this is a 1-fort world. So that will weigh a little bit on our runners. This is again linear. It looks like, so we got 4-4. Flindo getting the boost and is going to ride the top. He's going to ride top shelf and gets hit again. Gets hit as he takes out Lakitu number 2.
Yeah,
welcome our. Go ahead.
We got Demon also finding room with a view. Welcome Raiders.
Yes, indeed. Lovely Jade. Thank you for the raid. All right, so we got a lot of pipes here. We got 4 choices, and decent chance 2 of these feed into each other, but we'll see how this goes. Flindo's gonna take the... Yeah, you're gonna check the one on the side.
Oh, and those 2 loop. Okay, so
all
these have to lead somewhere because otherwise we'd be soft locked. But we'll see how which. Oh, he's doing the plant.
It gets the Piranha 2 stage. These have now been randomized, but they can just feed into each other.
And the item of the day is an anchor, which is a nice wild card. Can be any item except a hammer or a whistle.
Correct. Alright, so Flindo's going to take a look. Alright, he's got it. So, straight shot to the finish. And we have one of our 9 lost levels.
The nice, lovely watermelon patch, the 1.6 beta. It's always on fire. It does not have another enemy set. It's just always fire. I feel like.
Yeah, which can be irritating. Demon's gonna have to be a little cautious here because he is small Mario.
Yeah, and I do believe Jon-Dat's actually playing as Luigi here, so we have a Mario versus Luigi matchup going on here, and we got 8-2 for Jon-Dat. Oh!
He mistimed his no jump, so now we're back to even. The anchor is the only difference right now between our runners, and Demon is taking the Sandpit of Shame, and so is Flindo.
You call it the Sandpit of Shame, I call it the Sand of Champions. I will go with Haxor on that one. It's the Sand of Champions.
And we'll see what kind of item they get out of this. Just a 1-up.
That sure feels bad when you get that.
Yeah. Both runners have taken a death. Demon kind of slamming the brakes here. Doesn't want to take a chance. So our runners are even at this point.
Yeah. Jon-Dat has an anchor advantage over DemonBattler, but that could be very useful. We don't know yet.
I think we just found out it's Star.
Ah. Oh, we got pause strats for Demon. Oh, too much momentum.
Yeah, he threw himself off a little bit. He's going to do it again. Mushroom is there if he wants it, but he's opting not to at the moment. He's got the World 2 airship.
So part of this year's flags here is the Koopalings can now occupy different airships than their vanilla world. So this time it is Mort hanging out in Ludwig's World 7.
But in his own airship, no less.
Yeah.
It was a thick 3-hit Morton. And Flindo's the first one out at 644, so a long World 7, with some fairly long stages. And we had 8-4, we had 6-2, we had 4-4. So, not exactly a breezy World 1, as we now head to World 4, which you had predicted to lead us off.
I mean, it's a good spot for it when our runners do not have a hammer, so it could be an easy opportunity. Is this a single forter?
It is. So we're getting both of our single forters out of the way right off the bat. And that is a good and a bad thing. It's good to have that knowledge, but now you know it's going to be multiple forts the rest of the way. So you're hoping for some good items here in World 4 while you still can. Flindo being very careful not to accidentally hit Boss Bats, because they need to be Boss Bats to be chasing him down below if he did.
Now, Boss Bass is a nice guy, unlike the Cheap Cheap. He doesn't... That Cheap Cheap would follow you down.
Yeah. So, alright, so... Runners are going to have to play 3 stages to get to the fort. 5-3 leads off another long stage.
Yeah, we want a long seat here for all of the viewers. It gives more action for everyone, and we are on a first hand stage for Jon-Dat. And all 3 hand stages have the exact same item. So, what is the hand stage item of the day?
Oh, and Demon is unfortunately doing the thing I suggested not to do. He's going to have to contend with this.
A Valkyrie and a Boss Bass together.
He gets through this next section. He should be okay, but okay. Gets past this Piranha. Yeah, he's fine.
Oh.
He's trying to make me look bad. 7-3 for Flindo. He's got his P-speed strats running to perfection. He clocks out at 286. Very nice.
Yeah, I was gonna try and get that level named Northern Saskatchewan, because it's rolling hills, and it's just flat, rolling hills and flat running. But I don't know if it will stick or not. But
patent pending.
Yeah, patent pending.
Demon's got his star. He's gonna have to. He zooms through the rest of the hand stage. Flindo's in carpet fourth, 6F3. Fought the Hammer Bro, didn't get anything good out of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, and going back to where 7-3 was, that level there is an added level with this year's flags. The randomizer used to take out 9 levels, and we just lose them. Now, every single level is in the game.
Right. There is a 7-3-ish beta. This is the regular 7-3. But yeah, all 71 stages are in play now. So our runners
will get left out. Yeah.
Get to experience it all.
The World 7 airship for Jon-Dat has the P-speed strats.
He's got a good head of steam going. Another 1-up for Demon. Nice job clearing the mast there. That's a tricky jump. But he got hitboxed by the immortal Iggy, who is vanilla to his world, though not his airship. Flindo's got to be careful here. You do not want to take a death here. This is a 45-second mistake.
Yeah, Iggy's very aggressive here, it seems.
It was a 4-hitter, but he made Flindo sweat, but he's out at 11:04. Demon looking to be about a minute or so behind, depending how he plays the World 7 airship.
Yeah, if he can get a nice clean kill on Iggy, he can close the gap a little bit.
Yeah, he was a 4-hitter, so we're at World 5 now. We got a hammer suit. We got 2 forts for sure. Maybe 3. We'll see how that plays. We lead off with the Navy.
Yeah, just looking at how it is, I think this is going to be a 3-forter. It just because that's not a blue lock, but I think the blue lock can only spawn up top, so...
Not necessarily. I've seen it in both ways, but, it may well trend towards 2-3 forts, but we'll see how this goes. Demon got a little ahead of himself there on that first jump, but has settled down. Alright, so this is a free pipe check.
Well, that's the only way he can go. So it is a 2-forter.
And we have another one of our lost levels. This is a pipe-ish kind of stage, kind of a hybrid between 7.2 and 3.9. And Flindo, using his tail, is able to bypass a lot of the enemies down below.
Yeah, it can get really ugly down there based on those enemies. But it's a very free, fast World 5 we got here.
Yeah, this is what you like to see. No available hammer bros, unfortunately.
Oh, we got Jon-Dat flying in the first class airship.
Yep. And,
saying I will just fly. I'll just pay the premium and just get there.
Yeah, that's definitely the kind of thing you like to have, take advantage of, because that saves about 5 or 6 seconds if you can do the flying. And it's a vanilla 3-hitter and another vanilla airship, or vanilla Koopa Kitten airship. Lemmy was on the World 6 airship. We want our SMB. We want our money for nothing and our chicks for free. Oh wait, wrong. That was the real version. All right, so
we got our ice world here.
Oh!
And I don't think the runners have a cloud. So this is forced.
This is a forced Atlantis indeed. So this is going to be a minute of our lives. I've been drawing Atlantis. I've been drawing Atlantis a lot in my practice seeds, so they're feeling what I've been going through lately.
Yeah, one blue ha ha.
Okay, Flindo gets himself in good position. He should be okay, but we'll see what happens on the other side. Demon getting to Lemmy now. Alright, he's going to get a tail, so that'll help him a little bit.
Yeah, the nice thing about this year's flags is you can tail swipe underwater. So if you are apt enough with the tail underwater, you can kill those bloopas.
Right. So we got 14:33 for Demon, so he's about 80 seconds behind.
Yeah, and that's also another change with this year's flags is those used to be only boomerang bros at the end. Now they can be any kind at the end of Atlantis.
Right.
So you gotta be extra careful.
We're guaranteed 2 forts, and oh boy.
Whoa! What did you roll, Purway?
My specialty. The runners will be deliver pain. We got cheap. We got everything. All right, so long as he keeps the cheap out of the way, he should be okay.
This is some fancy tail work going on here.
Yeah. So long as he stays, as long as cheap stays top side, this should be okay. Not gonna opt for any peace speed strats, but he shouldn't need them. Now he can just sail through.
Ooh.
Alright.
That cheap almost got him.
Yeah, he floats over the edge, and even if he didn't have peace speed, you can still hover, do a hover move over that chasm. It's just a tricky bit of platforming. Alright, so we've had Atlantis and 7.5 here in World 6. What will be next?
I want to see some 7F2 action.
We want our Piranha Fort, do we? Alright, well, we'll see if he immediately plays this. He's going to get a free pipe check. We got 2 visible locks on the screen now. Alright, so... this begs the question, we'll see. We got another free pipe check coming, so he'll do that much at the very least.
Yeah, I think you just proceed to see if there's a fort in your way first before you commit to doing the other fort.
So this is either going to be a free-ish World 6, or they're going to have to double back because something is in the way.
So interestingly, Jon-Dat was in 1-3 there. He did not go for the item. So we may see an item advantage.
Demon having a little trouble doing the crouch slide. Demon, press down.
There he goes.
All right, so you should have. This should be pretty straightforward. Okay, it's a triple forter. We've confirmed that much. Fort right here at 6F3 at 610's location. It's 4F2. All right, so is this a freebie, or are our runners going to have to double back? And at that point, we have a coin flip.
Yeah, I think it won't be free. I think we're gonna have to do all three.
Well, the opportunity arises, but nope, it is a free World 6.
So this is where see a fort, play a fort would lose if you're that kind of a player.
Well, I mean, see a fort, play a fort in this case really doesn't quite work just because there's still routing you can do before you get to that point. We got Wendy and a thick Wendy.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I know some runners that will play that fort even though they can't progress yet. I'm just saying, like,
right, yeah. 1831.
Check the item, Demon. Ooh, never mind. We're not gonna know.
The enemies weren't agreeing with him, so 1831 at the half for our runners. For Flindo, that's a little on the longer side. For veteran players, 18's a bit high. Ooh,
interesting world. One.
If there was a hammer, this would be a good place to actually use it, just because you're basically cutting out the middleman and saving yourself some trouble.
Yeah, both these runners have triggered Stewie, so by not getting the 1-3 item.
Yeah. So
I bet you it was a hammer. I bet you it was a hammer.
Well, we'll see. But Flindo is proceeding on to 6-3 in 1-5 location. I'm surprised. Does he have a hammer or?
I don't think he does. I think he was looking for an item level because he had the tail. Because that could have been. He's just clearing the path. Because there's no harm in clearing the path because even if you game over or something, you'll never lose this progression. So you might as well clear the path and might get lucky.
Right. You might get lucky. I mean, yeah. At this point, it'd only be 3-7 or 5-1 that could be an item level, but Flindo went top route. You don't see that very often. 2-4 can be a nasty stage, especially early if you get an unpleasant draw. We got Demon trying to go for the hammer kill, the fire kill, and couldn't get it, but does take care of Wendy and is out at 20:39. So 2+ minutes behind now.
Yeah, and we got 6:10 for Jon-Dat.
Yeah. We're in a decent run of the World 6 stages. We've had 6, 1, 2, 3, and 10.
We're only missing the good ones.
Yeah.
So Demon also clearing the path first before he's going to the forts.
Right. So now we got a coin flip here. It's either is potentially it now. So Air Force for Flindo. We'll see if Demon ends up opting for the other choice, and if this ends up being incorrect, we'll see how this goes.
Yes. Let's see both. Let's see both stages. We want the runners to suffer. Well, but I think the other fort's going to be 1F.
Could be. And well, we'll never know. At least not from Flindo we won't. And we have 6-9 continuing our run of World 6 stages.
Yeah, oops all ice.
Yeah, no kidding. We've also had 6F3 and the World 6 airships, so our runners are getting their jollies on World 6 levels. kind of taking his time there, play it out. Alright, so we got 6-10 for Battler. He's going to have to contend with the Angry Sun and gets clipped.
Oh, he missed.
Yeah, now he's got to be really careful. That was dangerous because the sprite overload, that could have cost him.
Yeah, the sprite overload would have made that ice block go through the sun, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, it would have. Yeah, he would have taken a death there. But worked out, and there's our first hammer.
Of course, it's always after you would want to use it.
Oh, we've still got 2 and 3 to play, and those are hammerable worlds, and both are going to be double forters. We've guaranteed that much. World 5 airship. Demon gets hit in the face by the bro, and
Equipping a P-Wing to take over to do Air Force. How we all did it as kids. As we flew over it, as it auto-scrolled.
Speak for yourself.
Well,
but
most people did.
Yeah. So we got 23-25 for Flindo, as now we head to World 3. Oh, double hammer would be really good here, because I think that's going to be the answer.
I think you're correct, but we got 7-1 action for Jon-Dat. And third try is the charm.
Second try for Demon works. 5-3 beta. Demon also going top route.
Yeah. Is it a weekday down here, or is it a weekend in insurance fraud? Right now, it looks like it is a... Oh, no, there's one. Oh, there's two. It's a Friday. It's a Friday afternoon that that someone took the afternoon off for the bloopers.
Flindo takes care of business in 5-3 beta, so another... So yeah, they're going to have to play 3 more stages. We got 1-5 beta now. So that's our 1-2... That's our 4th beta... That's our 5th beta stage so far out of 9. That's a bit high for a given seed. It's usually anywhere from like 2 to 3, I think, in my experience.
I find even though there's only like 9 betas, you tend to see more betas than actual stages sometimes. Like that, for some reason they just feel more frequent. But it might be just because they're betas and they're more memorable.
Perhaps. You know, in a given seed, yeah, there's like about a greater than 10% chance you're going to get at least one because of the draw. Yeah. But so there's Demon's Hammer. We got 6-8 now. So with an Angry Sun, and ooh, Flindo got caught due to frame rate drop.
Technically another ice level. Might not look like it, but it's another ice level.
$26-22 for Demon, so he's about almost 3 minutes back at this point, and we got our beginner 1-1, so... With fire nippers, nice.
Ooh. Yeah, 1-1 can have some nasty enemy sets to proceed through. So it's Demon's turn through 7-1. There's a 5-level lead for Jon-Dat right now, and it was like 3rd try, I think, for Demon.
The double hammer would not have paid off. Well, it would have actually. It would have saved him 5 stages, but it's not saving in the way we would hope.
technically, you can't count the first stage as a save because you
Right,
have to do it.
that's fair. So it'd been a 4-stage swing.
Actually, it's only a 3-stage because the spade card's also a stage too. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It would have been a double hammer to save 3 stages.
Yeah.
So
there are crazier strats out there, but yeah, that probably wouldn't have paid off.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to watch. Some of these added levels have made some of the hammer plays harder to perform. Like, for example, that spade card being a level sometimes now.
Right. Yeah, that is something runners do have to be more cognizant of, is because we have 9 extra tiles for the stages. You know, it's easy to kind of gloss over them, especially if they're in places where you assume that, you know, a spade card would be. Alright, so this is a straight shot to the finish. There's nothing that's going to stand in their way. Okay.
Okay. And I think it's World 2 is left. And it's the World 1 airship. I think all the heavies are done in this seed, so...
We've seen both heavy Koopas.
That's Roy. 2 hits.
Larry's the last one left, I believe.
I think you're right. I think it's Larry.
Yeah, 28.54 for Flindo. So we got World 2, double forter. We have the World 3 airship, and Larry is remaining. So, insofar as forts we still haven't played, all the World 8 forts are gone. So, alright, so where...
Oh, they have 2 hammers now. Okay, now they have 1 hammer.
Well, yeah, I think that was... Flindo using that hammer was a matter of expediency. It's like, because he knew he would have had to play 3 extra stages, so like, just get me out of here.
Whoa.
Flindo kind of doing a little bit of a dance there to get around the vanilla angry sun.
Okay,
another
so
run.
Jon-Dat doing the bros.
Another hammer would not go amiss, or a cloud. He gets neither. He's got a hammer suit. He's got the cloud. No, he doesn't have the cloud. He has an extra. He has 1 hammer left. So, you know, these are essentially free. So if you can get a good item out of this. Fortunately, he did the star for a star exchange both times.
You also got a fire flower out of it too, though. So,
Yeah.
It's a consolation prize.
Jet World 2, so Flindo should break 40 here, unless World 8 really turns the screws, which it can, even with locks on the final screen. You know, the rando. Oh, it was Ludwig.
Ludwig.
Excuse me. I had my tracking.
I don't remember seeing Larry.
It was early then. 3105, so more a world plus ahead now at this point. So Flindo in very good shape here to go 4-1.
So chat, how many obstacles are we in the way of Bowser? We can have 4 locks, 4 stages, 4 bridges. Well, I mean 4 bridges or locks, and 4 stages. So we can see up to 8. But now, but that's 8 is already gone, as there's a lock on the first screen.
Right, and so
there's lock number 2.
Yeah, we got 2 visible locks. He's gonna play this right off the bat. It's 5F2.
The lava, the sauna, Bowser's sauna.
Incidentally, all the other forts still in play. 2 fort, both 3s.
4F1,
both 7s, 6F1 and 2, and 5F1. So our runners have been skipping a lot of forts in this seed. What's interesting is this has been a fairly long seed overall. Right, nothing breaks, so Alright, so the lock on the front of the screen is gone, and we got 2 for it now, so... Yeah, I'd say this is the best course of action at this point for Flindo is to ride this string and see what comes of it.
Yeah, do the fort, enter the pipe, explore.
Exactly, because you got 1 hammer to play with, so... You know, at worst, you'll have 1 lock. Assuming the lock on the other side does not break, in the dark area does not break.
Okay. Sand trap stage for Demon. Made it nice and cleanly through. A little bit cleaner than Jon-Dat. And he skipped both rows. That's good. Good time save.
Yeah. Alright, so we got 4 pipes here.
And the Air Force tile.
2 are 2 feet into each other, so where does this one lead? To the finish. That's game, set, and match. Flindo has the hammer. He just has to play this. Go for the item here, and does get his leaf, so that's been randomized now. So it used to be you had to get the Tanuki suit at the end. We've randomized that.
Yeah, where is it? So yeah, entering big and checking if that's a tail is 23 seconds rather. It's like 5 seconds faster than dying and equipping a leaf.
So that was interesting. I don't think I've seen that. It was a lock, and then it transformed into a bridge.
Yeah, that is a visual bug that if he dies right now, it will actually turn back into a regular land tile.
Huh. Okay.
For some reason, it does that occasionally. Oh, and he gets 3 for 3.
Flindo perfecting his clips is going to have a fairly easy go of it here.
And it's a task kill.
A mid-air kill, and that will do it. So Flindo takes game 1 of this 2-game Swiss match. Clock in with an official race time of 35:20.
One nothing for Jon-Dat Flindo.
Indeed.
Is the next race room open?
I just made it.
Oh, you just made it? Okay. So yeah, we got DemonBattler exploring the dark here. Trying to find where he has to go.
So yeah. Flindo. So Demon kind of resigning himself to this, like, alright, just do it.
Yeah, finish strong, Demon. Finish strong.
Plays this right, it should be a sub 40, a pretty easy sub 40.
I think it's okay to reveal 1-3. No.
Yeah, I think we're okay. The race is over.
Yeah, and I wonder if the World 1 second fort was 1F. I wonder if that was 1F. But
could have been. The Demon takes care of Boom Boom.
the item was a hammer. That would have changed how How you would have proceeded through World 1? Because you would have got just before then.
It's a fair question. It does... Demon...
Ooh, he got P-Speed.
Well, the trick to that is... you hit a couple of blocks, you're not automatically in P-Speed by the time you enter the room, because if you try to fly up there as you have P-Speed entering the room, you're not going to make it. You're going to fall about a few feet short.
Ooh. Got jumpy boom.
So, Demon is going to... Got his hammer suit, he's got his star, he is everything he needs.
Finish strong, Demon. He got the every person clip. Oh, not even trying for the mac and cheese. Just going through the statue room. How nice are these fireballs gonna be? And that is also that's also another change to this year's flags. Is hammers destroy fireballs?
Yeah. Yeah, Stewie, we did know that the anchor was a star. I think Demon used it. So, speaking of Demon,
John used the anchor at the start of World.
John did. You're right.
Ooh.
So he's got to be careful here. He should... If he plays his cards right, he should be alright.
Oh, poor Demon.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's gonna have to...
Not wanting to go the full way with the human mustard. Okay, no disco-less for Demon. Gets the every person clip again. Not checking the item to see if he can get a fire suit. Okay, the fireballs are not nice. Ooh!
Didn't duck, yeah. So, yeah, so you have to do this clean.
Just needs to clean Bowser here. Nasty fireballs from Bowser.
He's getting some unpleasant patterns. He's getting really quick draws this time.
Oh, ouch.
The same thing happened twice in a row.
Ouch.
Demon is, I think, probably getting a bit tilted here.
Yeah, shake it off, Demon. This is good. Get your demons out now.
Yeah, really. This could be a situation where, maybe try bottom route just to, get
He never checked that item, though.
He never... Okay, well, that's another thing you should probably do at this point. Nothing else gives you a third... Okay, he's doing it this time. Alright, well... Now he's probably wishing he had. Because...
Oh, and he's going bottom route. Because I think that fireballs...
That's a tricky jump to do. I mean, once you kind of get the hang of it, you're basically riding up and then hugging that the platform and just kind of landing on it. So it's a tricky jump. So all right, well he's
Okay. And another thing about this bottom row, there are five
Why?
fireballs down here instead of 4.
Still wondering why he isn't ducking. I mean, he could have ducked like twice on that, but okay.
Yeah. Down button doesn't work.
Apparently not. But 35 fireballs will work, assuming. Okay, he's going to. Oh no! I think he's about 7 or 8 fireballs away. Oh, he moved.
You moved too soon. Oh my goodness, we're in for a battle here with the demon himself, Bowser. Oh no!
He's jumping too early. Unfortunately, it's costing him time.
Oh! And that's the thing. Bowser's hitbox is fixed, so that squish is a squish.
Yeah, so now he's down to his last chance here as far as items go. He's burned through all of them. The good news is he knows what's available, and he probably will do the same thing again. We'll see if this pays off, though.
Yeah, that bottom route is very forgiving. It was very nice, nice route to take.
Yeah. So, take 2.
Ooh. You almost rode that donut just a hair too long.
Yeah, a different variation on what I mentioned earlier. Alright, so. Okay. I want to duck. Okay, now he ducks. Maybe he heard me. Okay. So, alright, so 35 fireballs to Bowser's noggin does this. He's keeping it.
He's keeping it spicy.
Keeping his. Okay, so he's got like. Okay, this should do it. There it is.
There we go.
Alright, so Demon, after a laborious and exhaustive battle with Bowser, has finally brought it home. We'll finish with an official race time of 45:29.
Okay, there we go.
So, our runners have completed Game 1. We'll get Game 2 started in a few minutes, so stay tuned, and we'll be back for the second half of this Swiss matchup.
Let's go to Okay, everyone, welcome for race 2 between DemonBattler and Jon-Dat Flindo. This is a Dr. Jank Stole seed here, and it's going to be hopefully. I like to roll hammer heavy seeds here, is what I like to think. So hopefully, lots of hammers, lots of quick map decisions.
We'll see what happens. Game 1 was fairly lopsided throughout. Flindo was able to take the lead early in a laborious World 7 and really never let go. And Demon just couldn't close the distance. And Demon had his own struggles with Bowser, so it was 10 minutes. But truth is, it was probably, if you take away the deaths, probably closer to 3.5 minutes. But as far as as far as the distance was concerned. So yeah, so we'll see what happens here. Flindo, having taken game 1, is up to 4-1 in the standings. A sweep here, again, all but assures him of a ticket in the brackets.
Yeah, from what it looks like, I'm going to say 5-5 pretty much guarantees you to be in the brackets. So
pretty close. At worst, you'll have to do a tiebreaker, but
I can't see that many tiebreakers. I think there's going to be some tiebreakers for 4 and 2. I mean, 4 and 6s. I bet you.
Perhaps. We haven't had too many 1-1s so far, so we'll see how this plays out. With that, but yeah, Flindo looking for a bracket bid if Demon.
Okay, I am releasing.
All right. If Demon at 3-3, he'll have he could have some tough outs at 3-3. Flindo will have some tough outs at 5-1. He's gonna get they're both gonna get their money's worth.
I'm expecting a lot of the 2-2 matches. Like, there's a lot of good 2-2 matches. I'm expecting quite a few of them to split because a lot of them are the late night crew that have been doing a lot of tightening up and trading. So I'm expecting a lot of splits there. And like how last night there was Mirai versus Tozzle. I feel like there should have been a split there, and they were both 2-2.
I didn't see the result. I imagine it was Tozzle going 2-0.
Yes, but Mirai had an A button slip and perished at Bowser.
That's the way it goes sometimes. Runners should be kicking off here in about 10 seconds. Saw a bid for RWO, World 6 and World 3 starts. I will go with 2 this time.
I like my World 4 to start. Oh, we got World 1.
We got...
Ooh! Oh! 8-1 to start? Oh, this is cruel.
Hey, you rolled this, so...
Yeah, we got 7 levels before you're allowed to even proceed through. What was that donut ghost? On Jon-Dat's side.
There's another sprite overload, but Flindo clears the chasm. Demon trying to get his P-speed going, can't quite get the the right momentum. So he's just gonna play this as is. But yeah, our runners are going to suffer a bit.
Yeah, if we see these bullet bills, some of them are flashing. Those missile bills used to only be unique to 4-6, and now they can be out of any bullet bill.
4 or 5 actually, but yes, that's correct. Yeah, we've added that as no.
Hit reset and grab a new leaf, Demon. It's fine. Hit the reset button.
He's.
Oh my!
I'm telling you, and yes,
you
did roll. This is you. This is all you. I think
this is a jank of a seed here. This seed here is why we have game over progress is kept. So you can beat Atlantis and not have to do it a second time.
Oh no, it looks like something caught him in the sky. Well, he's got Fire Mario, so he'll be okay.
Yeah. What I rolled, chat, was I don't want sub 40 to be possible. That's what I rolled.
Oh, you're off to a fine start with Atlantis right off the bat, plus 4 more stages beyond that.
Yeah. I'm gonna force these runners to visit a mushroom house. That's what's gonna happen here. They're gonna have to do the visit to the mushroom houses that are endless, ever since week 2 began.
Right. Flindo's gonna say no thanks to the leaf. He's got one in his arsenal if he needs it.
I'm gonna get in trouble from these runners. They're gonna have choice words with me, I think.
They will be right to do so.
Oh, that's 2 mama bloopers there. So many entities on screen. The bloopers didn't even spawn.
The frame rate's gonna be killing him right now.
I think. Oh, only 1 golden cheap. Oh! We got 6-5 for Jon-Dat. He's trying for Icebreaker.
Yeah, Teek's specialty. Okay, well he just lost it, so. Oh, he's gonna keep going. Interesting.
Oh, he's gonna try again.
Well, this is, in my opinion, asking for trouble, but more power to him. He's not even crouching, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think it's losing his down input.
Yeah. Where's it?
Oh, he lost speed.
Now. Oh no! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Careful, Demon! Careful! And a Valkyrie up there too. Holy moly!
Yeah, really. Flindo lost Raccoon Mario. He's gonna have to do it again. Oh no! That's just.
And now, Demon demonstrating what the game over flag here, showing you do not have to do 8-1 again. Wait, where's he going here? Is he getting to the mushroom house?
I think so. But yeah, World 1's been a. Oh boy.
Oh my! Yep. This is
And wow, 7-6. Oh, he mac and cheesed it. He mac and cheese is 7-6 with a tail. He has done me proud.
We're
gonna be perma-banned from rolling seeds ever again at this rate.
Well, 2 days. The other day I gave Stewie a really easy one, so I this is a redeeming one. Maybe this is a cloud though from the coin chip.
You can only hope so, because that would be like. But then he'd have to
I would visit the mushroom house, cloud Atlantis, and then
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Oh, we got.
Yeah.
Oh, got.
Well, that's easier.
Yeah.
Nope. She's just gonna look fabulous in that Tanuki suit.
Cute suit.
I mean,
Is he thinking mushroom houses are disabled? Doesn't want to visit it?
I don't know, or he doesn't want to waste more time in the art than
Yeah.
as is necessary. So he's got Fire Mario. He should be okay.
This start of Atlantis is really rough though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got it this time though.
Yeah. Well, he's halfway. He's part of the way there. He's got to get through. He gets topside undamaged. He should be okay.
He's oh, that Valkyrie.
Yeah. Okay, we got him this time.
And we got Roy. He's 2 hits. He's 3 hits. He's 4. He's the full 5 package. Roy is our boy. All right. Okay, Demon's out of Atlantis. Probably really happy, grinning, or angry.
Swing from one end of the board to the other with World 7. Got a pipe check right off the bat. Well, this
bridge and a lock.
is either going to be really quick or it's going to be a slog.
I hope it's a slog. Break the lock on the island, not the bridge. We can't go from slog to fast. We gotta go slog.
Trying to clear the runway so he can fly up without consequence. Okay, he's fine. So this will save him some time over Flindo. Flindo had a whale of a time in 6.5.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, it did neither.
Nothing
It's
breaks.
a 3-forter.
It's a 3-forter, yes. So, 1 on the central island, 1 on the south island. Demon second tries that.
That's a good feeling when you hit that level, when you hit 7-6 and you get a second try. And we got forgettable for Jon-Dat.
And Flindo was mac and cheesed it with a tail. So both runners availing themselves of those clips and kind of offsetting some of the misery they've had to endure here.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna see 1F's item here. So, oh, maybe not. Or did he get it? I missed
Flindo
that.
did it. It was a star.
Oh, okay.
You can't
tail swipe that. But maybe in 2027 we'll be able to tail swipe lose.
Demon. Okay, now he's got enough. Oh. Nope.
That's
sorry,
not the answer.
So it's a forced triple. Flindo's going back to the original island.
Windows lost.
Oh no, never mind. No, he's got it. He's got it. 4 F2.
Got donut for it. Yeah, donut for it. Nice star there. Demon's flirting with Boss Bass.
Okay, he's fine.
Yeah, go that. Yeah. Take the faster pipe.
Yeah, this is. All right, so Flindo's cleared the 4. It's all 3 of them.
Okay.
So he'll be.
Oh, some scary jumping there, Demon.
Flindo using a star. He's going to get through the first Piranha stage pretty quickly. Very nice.
So I gave another star.
Yeah, not exactly what he was looking for, but he'll take it. Demon's in the World 3 airship over 10 minutes after this all started, and he probably can't wait to get out of here.
Yeah, like I said, there's gonna be some choice words from our runners.
Yeah, for you, not for me. I look very tame by comparison. All of a sudden.
Yeah. Atlantis and Alcatraz in a row is gonna get forgiven from 8-1 Atlantis and 7 stages. So 1-5 proper for Jon-Dat.
He's out of there, and he'll have another piranha, the other piranha stage to deal with. He'll probably star it as well. There's a hammer, so our runners have. Well, they couldn't use a hammer in this case because it was an island, but still. And there's a cloud. We didn't see.
Ooh, Jon-Dat getting that clip.
Yeah.
So if Demon chooses correctly, he can save some time back here. Every runner will do this fort because it's on the same island. It's whether if he can get to the second fort first. Correctly.
Right.
Or the third fort, I guess.
Well, that would take a bit of, I think, well, it's not a huge leap, but we'll see how it plays. I mean, we have the World 5 airship and Wendy. There's only a 2-hitter.
Yeah. Demon choosing to not grab the star at the end of Escalator Fort.
Yeah. We got World 3
but
now.
It's a 1-hitter, so it doesn't matter. Oh, we got 4 pipes on this first screen, though. And our hand stage.
There are a total of 6 pipes. So, decent chance one of these feeds into the end, but we'll see how aggressive they are. Another cloud, so... And... So, Demon is going to save some time here, because he is playing the correct fort. Flindo's playing 3F1.
The door 6 fort.
Yes.
As with our magnitude of new runners here, some people call it door 3 fort. We should really just be calling it door 6 fort. Because door 6 is the correct door to get to it, and we don't want to confuse our new runners.
Well, door 3 is only valid if you can actually get it in that 1-frame window and save yourself a few seconds, but you lose about 15 if you don't do it right.
Ooh, lots of pause strats from DemonBattler. So those munchers move up and down regardless.
His platforming is a little all over the place there, so he took advantage of the buffer strats to give himself some room to work. Another star for Flindo.
Ooh, I hope it's that bottom, that far right pipe. I think it is.
Well, we'll see. This is a 1-fort world, surprisingly.
Yep.
Yes, it will be on the far side. So they're gonna have to play 3 stages to get there. This is a good, and he's gonna get another cloud.
Ooh, do you double cloud here?
I would for sure, because it's a guarantee. It's a guarantee.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed safety. You've already seen Atlantis, and you can't save the clouds to next seed, even though we're on seed 2.
Right. Oh, he's not gonna do it.
Ooh.
6 cloud.
Yeah,
he's Fire Luigi, so maybe he plays this out.
Yeah, it would have been a great blind cloud, though.
It would have, yeah. This would have been a real relief, I think, after the fact. But here we are, 6-6. Demon in the world
4.
Demon in the World 5 airship.
Yeah, Demon Gate got some time back with only doing the 2 forts, so...
Right, he'll be about 4 minutes back, he'll be about 3.5 now, so... Not as... about 3:25, 3:30, yeah, 15, 17, so... Yeah, I've got him at 3:20 behind, so he gained about 40 seconds.
Ooh, that's an ugly end to 6-6, actually. That Fire Nipper. Oh, now he's clouding. he's not playing games now.
Alright, so all armed to P-Wing, he's got the World 4 airship. So it's worth noting, all the other worlds in this are going to be 2 forters. It's guaranteed, because we've seen both 1s, we've seen the 3, so everything else is a 2 fort world. Iggy in his vanilla airship but not world, but so 1602 I'll say for Flindo there.
Yeah, that's about right.
So another good world for Flindo. 3 down. Got a P-Wing. We're in 4 now. Lock and bridge visible. But is this a quickie, or are they going to be working for it?
I have a feeling it could be quick, could be a work for. We'll see what that first fort does.
The good news is the pipes are, within easy reach of each other, so this isn't going to play out too badly either way.
And we got 2F for Jon-Dat.
Yeah. So Demon sees what it is. He's like delighted.
He's not doing the bro or the coin ship.
Well, and we know they didn't pay off really, so this is again more time, potential time. I think in Demon's case, he's really got to. He's got to be He's got to Spartan this. Anything that's in front of him, fine. Otherwise, not required.
Yeah, but on that note, though, those bros can give lots of stuff that give comeback potential. So
it does, but it's also it's a matter of
it's a gamble.
Time. It's a time investment. It's 15 seconds or so every hammer bro. Unless you're getting, guaranteed hammers and clouds, it's really not going to pay off long term. They got a P-Wing, nice to have, but it's not going to move the needle here.
Yeah.
So, if for those unfortunate enough to have to game over in a situation, you're basically, you may well think you've lost, but you just on the off chance, you got to hit the accelerator. You cannot let go.
Yeah, and that World 4 is done. That was one and done fort.
Yep, we got World 1 airship, World 1 Koopa figures. Another pairing there.
Yeah, it's been a lot of pairing of the vanilla Koopa with their vanilla ship, and that fire suit gave Demon a good advantage at the end of 6-6 there.
Yes, it did, and again, we'll see if he clouds. I mean, he's got to start burning his clouds. He
has 3.
They both have 3. So,
oh.
World 2, both forts visible. Nothing else on the board though. And we saw the pipe in its vanilla location, so where's that second pipe going to be, and will they have to do anything with it?
Yeah, and we've already seen 1F here, so we know World 2 here will probably have a lock required.
Perhaps. I mean, it's not a given,
or it could be both paths having its own individual lock, but we won't know.
That certainly can happen, but if nothing else, we got a free recon check. 1916 for Demon. He is getting a little time back, but he's really got to keep doing this and really just pushing. So we got Pyramid.
Yeah. We'll see how Demon executes World 4 if he goes for the extra bro or not. If he's keeping up the trend he's doing, he will save another 15 seconds by skipping the other bro.
Right. Good pyramid by Flindo is taking care of that. All right, so let's see. All right, so we got one more stage before 2-5. It was
the disobedient Hotfoots are giving a Demon a little bit of difficulty in 2F.
And 291 there for Flindo in 2-5. Had a little bit of an unorthodox approach to it, but did clear. All right, so this is a freebie.
Where's that other lock? Is it
It's
is it blocking the secret bro? I wonder.
Well, assuming there's a secret bro there, but yeah, it's on the far side.
Huh.
So just a mushroom there for Flindo.
Oh, that Boom Boom did the slide on Demon-Battler there, but it did not catch him.
Yeah, Flindo skips the tile of the pyramid where the pyramid would have been in vanilla, and is just gonna go to the airship.
Yeah, Demon also skipping that bro on in the World 4 map, saving 15 seconds to catch back up. He's getting really lucky with the bros not having good items this seed.
Yeah.
But yeah, whole world behind right now.
Yeah, unfortunately he lost time because his 2 fort wasn't as strong as Flindo, so he lost some time, unfortunately. Another P-Wing from the Princess into World 6. We got 2 levels right off the bat.
And 1.5 beta.
And 1.5 beta. After this, it will be World 2. World 5, excuse me, as the final world. Again, double fort, so we'll see what kind of layout we get. We had a double fort, but it was a fairly gentle one. Nice damage boost there by Flindo, taking advantage of the iframes to skip that entire bottom section.
Yeah, that was some clean gameplay there.
Mm-hmm. Demon's done with Carpet Fort.
What's that? 4-1?
Yeah, it is 4-1. I'm not sure what that was all about with the bomb there by Flindo. It's kind of an odd occurrence, but
he likes to set bop bombs.
Oh, that was a terrible mistake, unfortunately. That's gonna cost Demon.
I think there's one down there. He just needs to respawn it.
Right. Well, he's gonna.
Oh, careful.
Okay, now he's through. But yeah, that was an unfortunate hiccup. 3-9 for Flindo.
Ooh, 3 pipes. That pipe's gonna lead somewhere because that lock is. Oh.
All right, well, this is a pretty easy call. Yeah, this is a no-brainer. Play what's in front of you, so it's Air Force.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a little late on taking out that Rocky Wrench.
Yeah, Saluto in the chat for one of Bowser's exclusive militaries, the Air Branch. Oh, it's a one-hitter.
One-hitter quitter on Boom Boom, so good for him.
Okay, DemonBattler also clouding the pyramid stage, which whatever it may be.
All right, so we're gonna have to play one more stage.
He doesn't need to. If he actually piped back, that lock was gone. I think.
Right. Yeah. I guess it's also, you also have to weigh in, I guess. I agree, but you also have to weigh in, like, do I really want to do all this back and forth, nonsense?
Yeah, but I think pipe transitioning is quicker here.
It is quicker, and plus the overworld, but at this point, it's like, just like, kind of just run with it.
Yeah, and you gotta commit. If you commit, it's faster.
Right. So 25-23 for for Demon, so he remains about 4 minutes behind.
And we got Canada for Jon-Dat, 6F2. In
Or
its
Alaska.
native world.
Or Alaska for those of you from the US. Alaska, Canada, it's freezing.
Bowser's refrigerator.
Yes. Let's see if Demon can get a nice little run of peace speed here. Zoom through most of this world, the stage. Flindo had no trouble with 6F2. Dropping.
Now, let's see, is Demon going to do the same damage boost? Doesn't look like it. But he despawned a piranha at the start, making that other one spawn.
Right. So, interesting choice by Flindo. He is going back to take on the coin ship, and he gets...
He's probably now realizing that he did an extra stage, but...
No, I think he did. I think he's just kind of running with it. This is actually a good move. Just, this takes less time than going through the map scrolling. Yeah.
And it also saves his position in case he has something unfortunate occur at the airship.
Another added incentive, yes. They're the world's 7 airship. Flindo did a great job with his P-Speed strats in Game 1. Does he do it again? Yes! Very nice.
Oh. One hit Lemmy.
High and by at 27-23. So just 5 to play before we get to the finish.
What do we got left? What's last? Oh, well, yeah, World 5. Forced Bridge Builder into the Forest Lock.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that. Is that nice, straightforward World 5? No choice. Sometimes those are good.
It works out pretty well. There's the bridge. Now, well, he's got enough P-Wings. Fortunately, it's probably he uses one of the least useful forts to have a P-Wing in is 3F2.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, almost as useless as Air Force, or at least if you're trying to go fast.
Demon's gonna find out the bad news here. Let's see if he pipe transitions over, or does he do the level?
Looks like he's doing the level as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he figured it out.
So that can be a bit of a time save here. Maybe.
Yeah, negligible, honestly. But another hammer for Flindo. Wow. So they're well positioned. So, after you basically, beat them over the head with, a folding chair, you've given them a very nice seed.
Yeah, the end's gonna be nice and quick with like 4 locks at the end, and you're only gonna have 3 hammers.
Yeah.
Or 2 hammers, or
something like that. But straight shot to the finish. Nice job, Flindo, this time getting the double kill. Just a music box. So if you have any clouds, this would be a good time to use them. I think they have some left over.
I think John has one for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he has used both have used 2 in the same place so far, so...
Yeah, so that's good game sense if both of them are using it at the same spot.
Yeah, both are fairly elementary plays, but they're there's a reason for that, because it's just good common sense, you know, before a pipe. Or before a fort. Or an airship, excuse me. But, 7.7 and pipe beta.
Yeah, the Floppy Bird beta for Flindo.
He had a tail last time and was able to zoom through this,
Yeah.
but this is actually a pretty good enemy set, so...
Yeah,
Ooh.
There is an item in the first set of wooden blocks in this level now.
Yeah.
So, like, it can be a tail, and you could save some time. And we got Solar Reaper for Flindo.
5-4, he's got his P-Speed strats going. Demon didn't realize it was a one-hitter, but gets the swag kill on Lemmy, and is out of 31-34, so... Yeah, lost a little bit of time overall, but, you know... He's still over 4 minutes back.
Yeah, it's all stemming from the World 1. The Atlantis.
It's stemming from that and just some other stuff as well. Yeah, the start wasn't great, but some of his other movements, like he did gain some time in some of the earlier worlds, but then he's kind of had to give it back just because of this or that. So he really hasn't been able to take advantage of what's been in front of him.
All right, chat. We're entering World 8. How many bridges? How many locks? And additionally, how many levels are in the way? Up to 8.
I'm gonna say 2 bridges and 2 levels.
Bridges would be funny.
The runners must suffer. The irony must remain.
Oh, he's got another hammer.
All right, well, we got... I think that was super tanks.
2 pipes and a tank. 2 pipes and a tank on the first screen. And we
there's
got the elbow with a tank.
Oh, that was regular. That was regular tanks on the screen. So we got Navy to lead off.
Loot's out of the cat.
Yeah, this is a good play. Just, if it's there, especially in an isolated location, do it.
Oh, and he bopped the bobs. Picked one up, bopped into the other one.
Alright.
Yeah, I think Flindo has 3 hammers here, though.
Nothing breaks there. Yeah, so the front screen is now dead after this point, so he doesn't have to worry about it.
Brings into the dark.
In the darkness. 7-2 with a lock above it.
Giant enemies, so it's not a terrible enemy set for this. It's... Does he go
big. He's going for P-Speed, yeah. Alright, there it is.
I need to learn that.
I should learn it as well. I tend to play more with tails anyways, so...
Yeah, that's normally me too. I normally have a tail in this level, so it's like, I don't need to learn it. I have a tail.
Right. Okay, so he's got 1 cloud. Demon does, so we'll probably use it at the end here. All right, so
first hammer into a level.
I don't know. He already committed to the bit. I'm surprised he didn't just play that level.
Yeah, because this could easily have just broken that lock he just did.
Very likely will.
I would have committed.
Yeah, but
yeah, if you're gonna commit lock genocide, you might as well go the full bit and commit to the pathway.
Flindo gets the 1 cycle with a very good enemy draw at the end there. He was able to get through it, damage that second half damage. Was 1 hitter on Boom Boom. Oh, Demon could have gone top route.
Yeah, it's a lot faster.
Well, we got
triple
check
the last pipe.
3 pipe Monty. Oh, wow!
3 hammers and it's free.
You know, the Seed's got to have a sense of humor about this, so
And he enters Bowser's castle with the cloud.
why not? Oh, nice. He was 3 for 3 on the clips in game 1. Is he gonna do an encore?
Oh, missed that one. He got the second one of the every person clip.
Oh, he's just a little early on his jump.
Oh,
There it
when
is.
he gets it. Mac and cheese.
So this should be a fairly straightforward finish for Flindo, who will take game 2. Okay, got a good setup. Getting a little close there, but drops Bowser, and we'll move to 5-1 in Swiss play.
Yeah.
Closing it out with a very fine race time up 36:42.
And we got DemonBattler scouting his way through.
Oh, he plays his cards right. This could be a pretty quick World 8 for him.
Yeah, as long as he goes left.
Well, he's got the right item, right power up for 7-2. Oh no. Well, he's just gonna soldier on, it looks like. And
Yeah.
we are joined by our winner of today's match, Jon-Dat Flindo. GG's.
Thank you, thank you. Doc, you did not keep your promise.
I gave you hammers. They're just not useful.
Yeah, holy cow, all those hammers at the end, what the heck?
I gave you hammers.
So, I got through that World 1, and I said, I better get a hammer out of this, and sure enough,
I did. I gave you one.
you did. You gave me 4, actually.
Yeah. I give lots of hammers and none of them are useful.
It's gotta be. We have to be more specific with these things.
It's true, it's true.
I was expecting you to commit going up in 8 there when you broke that hammer. I'm surprised you went to the left towards Gatekeeper. Actually,
Yeah, I broke the lock, saw the level, thought to myself, I'd rather play a fort in case there's a bridge out.
Yeah.
I mean that makes sense.
It does.
But I
make
gave you
sense.
4 hammers. I gave you 4 hammers though, man.
Well,
For World 8.
when I got that last one, I was like, okay, I'm hammering everything I see. I don't care.
Demon unfortunately does not get the 1 cycle here in 8-4. He'll have to run it again, but he gets a star, so he should be able to get a. Well, he won't quite get an orb on Boom Boom.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice World 1. Okay, there was 8-1, Atlantis, 7
8-2.
levels, 8-2.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot.
Shout out
6-5.
Shoutouts to that Paragoomba that killed me off the screen in Atlantis. What the heck
Oh
was
yes.
that?
Oh, we got some.
Yeah, the lock, the super tanks broke that. It ended up breaking that lock, in the dark area because Flindo, you went straight up. That lock wasn't there for you.
Huh.
So 7F1. So Demon's gonna use a P-wing on Fort Knox and go flitting up to the top.
Yeah, one thing I noticed between both, Demon had some big struggles in World 1, but he made up a bunch of time by skipping a lot of bros that had no nice items.
Right.
So
Yeah, those were some useless bros until that World 5, when I didn't need them anymore.
So feedback loop there on the screen. All right, so Demon by a different route is going to get to the end here, and Lament. He doesn't. He unfortunately does not have a fire suit, so he's gonna have to do this
The hard way.
Yeah, well, maybe he gets lucky like last time. Although it took him like 3 or 4 deaths to make that go.
Ooh. That's a disobedient Hotfoot right there.
Oof.
Kept his tail. Alright, making his way through the donuts. He has tail, so he ain't gonna try a clip. He's just gonna go right into the statue room. Will he have a better time than last time through these statues?
Honestly, it couldn't be any worse than it was the first time. You know, famous last words, right? But
yeah. Don't commentator curse him.
three deaths. I mean, 2 of them on the last jump. So, I'm somewhat confident that it can't be worse. Somewhat. So far, he's got a good setup going here. He got the first jump to land right dead center, so that's always good. All right, well that's a forgivable hit. So you just want to keep things moving.
Yeah, he's keeping Bowser on the left-hand side there. I see runners keep it on the left or the right.
I prefer right, just because I have a little more room to work. That's what he was hoping for, I think, the first time. Like,
there we go, nice and clean.
So get out your GGs for DemonBattler, who, alas, will fall to 3-3 in the Swiss tournament, finishing with an official race time of 42:24.
Okay.
Demon will join us for a quick post-game interview. Incidentally, while we have a minute, the Demon's in the waiting room. We'll give him a sec. Let's see, we have other races going real quick. Currently also running right now, we have Pleku and Raikou Rider on SpeedGaming Prime. And then, just kicked off about 15 minutes ago, we have Mystery Gaming and Sigil playing on SG4. And then later tonight, we'll have Yumi versus Neo Nanane, and then Chaos Finale versus Marky Mark. That'll be at 10 p.m. Eastern. But in the meantime, we welcome our other participant, DemonBattler, to the chat. GG. Yeah, that was pretty much the summary we got from Flindo regarding that second seed.
Yeah. Hey Toad, give me your character sheet. You're getting an alignment shift to chaotic evil for that one.
Oh. You're welcome.
That first seed was somewhat rough, but not... I mean, honestly, it was alright up until Bowser for me. Second seed, oh my god.
So,
yeah.
So I'm getting in trouble for giving you 8-1 Atlantis and 8-2, but Atlantis and Alcatraz is getting overshadowed by that. Okay.
You know what the difference was, though? By the time we hit Alcatraz, we had access to power-ups. Not quite these here.
Okay, I will say something here. If 8-1 is and you lose your leaf right at the start of the seed, and you die in 8-1 with your leaf, there's a reset button, and you get your leaf back. Advice for for a future. If let's say the first level is Fort Knox, and you enter it and it's not, the reset button is faster than dying. If it's the first level.
Yeah, we've seen that happen, but nevertheless, you guys got hit. You guys got front loaded with that stuff early on, and then I'm just pulling up. Atlanta's 7-5 was in World. Well, it was World 6 was the 4th world you played. So yeah, you had an arsenal by then, or you should have had an arsenal. But,
I will say, as annoyed as I was with Bowser, and as annoyed as I was with the start of this, I got 4th try 7-1 and 2nd try 7-6. So
yeah, both.
I'm happy with that.
Your clipping, was very much on point throughout, and definitely one of the highlights, I think, for both of you.
So out of curiosity, John, what was your time getting out of the first world on that 2nd seed? Because I wasn't out until after 10 minutes.
Oh, it was. I have no idea.
I have the
7, 8
splits.
minutes.
You grabbed the wand at 6:54.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I didn't suffer that much more effectively.
No, you got some time back in worlds 7 and 3 just by playing fewer forts, but yeah, then there's just other little things that just kept cropping up, and went from about 4 minutes to 3 minutes, but unfortunately couldn't get it down to like 2 minutes or even a minute, alas.
Yeah. Oh well. Honestly, I kind of broke my own rule. Because I usually minimize the race chats, that way I'm not seeing when my opponent finishes, because that'll often get in my head. But when I got into World 8, I checked just to see if he had finished or not in the race chat, and he hadn't. So I was like, you know what? No matter what, I'm happy at least there.
Damn close though, because I think just as you stepped foot into World 8, Flindo had finished.
Yeah, it was a nice World 8. I want to say, like, there was
yeah. As it turned out, Demon, both of you kind of took circuitous routes to get there, but you ended up getting there. Not quite at the same speed, but you found the answer anyways, so it worked out pretty well for both of you.
I was kind of surprised to see, like, I want to say it was like 3 hammers and 3 clouds in that 2nd seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. All useless hammers. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. So, but yeah, any other final thoughts, guys?
No, just GG's to you, DemonBattler. It was a fun race. Can't wait to go back and watch it. Oh, I was gonna ask, did you guys see what I did to Bob in 4-1, the 2nd seed?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I was curious why you were carrying him.
Oh, now I really got to go back and watch that.
Yeah, that was in the 2nd race. Yeah.
Yeah, I passed him as like, oh, I gotta go back. I gotta do this.
Yeah. All right. Well, congrats, John. You're now up to 5-1. So you're in. I won't say 100% guaranteed, but your position for a spot in the brackets is looking pretty good right now.
Oof, wild.
Yeah. I'm gonna say most 5 wins will get you into brackets. I think it'll be more. I think more of the interesting will be where whoever gets 4 and 6s, because I smell tiebreakers.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
I think we're gonna have to work through that. I'm not exactly. I don't want to put words in the other admins' mouths. I'm not exactly sure how many we're gonna have in the brackets, but I would say 5 wins is a pretty good bet that you're going to be in the finale in the final stages of the tournament. But 6, I think, is 100% guaranteed. 5, I'd say 98%. Strange things can happen. We could have a ton of splits, and I think we're going to have more splits as we get to the end game here. For one, nobody's going winless, I don't think, and nobody's going undefeated. Nobody's gonna go 10-0.
We'll see. There's a lot of racing to happen still, and and we'll see.
Well, thanks all for watching, and after this, I imagine we're gonna go watch on SpeedGaming Raikou and Pleku going head to head. Talk about splits. We gotta have a split there.
Yeah.
So.
And another
All right,
equally good matchup, there should be also Mr. E vs. Sigil also going on at the same time on Speed Gaming 4.
Indeed. So thanks all for watching. We'll see you again next time.